Okay. Wait, why is that? No audio yet. Maybe audio now? Hopefully audio now. Is that right? Uh, yes. Why? Bear with me, people. Hang on. Typical stream problems. Typical stream problems. Okay, is it fixed? Okay, is it fixed? Oh god, okay. What on earth is causing that? I don't understand. Well, it's a good thing there's only 4 people watching. I'm sorry to all 4 of you. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna check if I'm still echoing. Hello? If I'm still echoing. Check
Hello?
if I'm still echoing. Check
Hello?
if I'm still echoing. Check
Hello?
if I'm still echoing. Wait, what? Check
Hello?
if I'm still echoing. How? Uh. Okay, wait. No, I think I figured. Hello? How about this? Is this echoey or is this good? This is good. Okay. Okay, good to know. Wait, is it? No, I think it's solid now. Where's the echo? Are you sure? I'm not hearing, like, I'm listening to the stream through Twitch and I'm not hearing it. Sorry, everyone. Hello. Welcome. This is what I get for not properly testing the setup. So I've changed a couple of things. I'm trying to reduce the load on my computer by running the emulator on a lower resolution virtual screen. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm sorry for not believing you, Carrie, but I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, so I've changed some things up. We're running on a lower resolution virtual screen because my main screen is enormous and weird and gigantic. And I'm pretty sure that was part of the performance issues we were having last time. But also, secondarily, because I want to be able to swap between the magazines, which we're going to go through today, and using the virtual machine to check out the cover discs, we're going to do both. I have echo again? Really? I thought we'd resolved that. I'm sorry. Are you sure? I can't hear it if I listen to the stream. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Getting fed twice. What would it be doing? Like I have... Okay, well that is not intentional. So, okay, as I was explaining, the issue that I've had is I am now capturing a screen as opposed to just one application. This means that it is capturing everything that my desktop is outputting, which I think meant that I just had an infinite loop of capturing myself over and over again. I don't know how. I don't know where that came from because I'm not listening to myself. Maybe the PNG Tuber software is re-outputting the audio somehow. That seems weird, but anyway. I hate to ask, but we've already had someone refresh and it fixed itself. So maybe try refreshing if you're having weird echoey things. Twitch is not that reliable, I've found. So anyway, yeah, there are explicable reasons why this would be different, but also there are some weird things that I don't understand. But anyway, we are going back in time. We are going to 1998 with this one. We are headed for Australian Personal Computer, and we are going to explore this issue from May 1998. This is the earliest copy of Australian Personal Computer that I could find that I could also get the cover CD that matched for. So yeah, this is the plan. We are going to look through this, and then if I don't quite know how we're going to do this, but I think we're going to browse the computer magazine and maybe then swap over to the disc. See how we go. See what the vibes are like. I'm already looking at just this cover. The vibes are incredible. Hi, Aura. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I'm excited for this. This is going to be cool. I am loving that this is from 1998 and it's doing this like, oh, I guess I have the cursor off in the capture. Hang on. Hang on. We have, oh no, not that. Somewhere, show cursor. Okay. This way I can point at things and it's fine and normal. Yeah, I'm loving this bit of Windows UI. I love the idea of being able to minimize or close the magazine. Obviously, we all know that we need to do this. 2 CDs nuts. Yep, that's right. 2 CDs nuts. If your jam-packed CD is missing, ask your newsagent. Our CD is not missing, so we don't need to. But yeah, they're asking an odd question. You know, do we want Windows 98 or do we want Windows NT? Now, Windows NT, as we probably, I assume most of us know, was not really a consumer-facing OS. It was very much a industrial, corporate thing. Is my VTuber capture just not working also? I've just noticed that. What's up with you? How about that? Oh, that's better. Okay, I don't know. I don't understand OBS sometimes. Anyway, now that I'm actually animating, now that there's something moving on the screen, let's have a look. Let's open up and see what Australian Personal Computer from May 1998 has for us. First of all, backwards spread from Dell. Man, these are some expensive looking computers by modern standards. Goodness. Precision 410 workstation, 400 megahertz Pentium 2. Oh my gosh, a Dell mouse. Oh, can you imagine? Can you imagine? So we're firmly in the Pentium 2 era. I don't see a single Pentium 1 here, and we're up to 400 megahertz. Yeah, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. Gosh, coming with a zip drive, not pictured weirdly, but zip drive. Telstra Big Pond Internet Starter Kit. Oh my goodness. If you were rolling in it in 98, you could probably do worse than that. Goodness. All right, what else we got? We got another page of Dell stuff. What's going on? Hello, the Green Herring. Welcome. We're exploring a PC magazine from 1998. This is Australian Personal Computer from May 1998. This is the earliest Australian Personal Computer issue I could find on the Internet Archive. Shout out Internet Archive. That also had a copy of the cover CDs. So we're going to be browsing the magazine, and then we're going to look at the cover CDs. Honestly, I'm realizing now I should have a little widget that shows like the cover of the magazine. I will consider that for next time. Someone remind me. Oh, Telstra Big Pond. No, I think these are Sydney buses, so I don't think I ever rode on one of these. Yeah. And yeah, this is, of course, this is the dial-up era firmly. Like, everything is dial-up at this point. Yeah, Gretchen, I am. I've pulled these from your data center. Thank you for the good data center. Again, I think I said this last stream, but the Internet Archive is so good. I can't believe that I'm able to get these scans from these ancient things. Wait, am I likely to be pulling from a BC Mirror? That's cool. What was that? That was just for a Toshiba. Portage 320 CT. All right. Oh my goodness. Microsoft has tied itself in knots over version naming, so it helps to think of the latest Windows as 4.1. Microsoft over the past 5 years has taken an odder approach than most. Word, for example, jumped from Word 5.0 to Word for Windows 1.0, then 2.0, and then it became Word 4.0, and then became Word 95. Yeah. These were weird times. Yeah, congratulations, Gretchen. I'm excited for you to move up here. BC's nice. I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, it's very funny having an opinion about this back in 1998, but yeah, I don't know. As Philotrack says, like it got worse. It got weirder. The fact that we've now had 7, 8, 8.1, 10, and 11, like it's always been weird. Software version naming and particularly marketing naming has always been weird. And we're not even at the point they haven't even seen XP yet. XP doesn't exist. XP isn't a twinkle in Bill Gates's eye at this point. So yeah, you know, yeah. Don't even think about Vista. So I guess we're gonna answer if we should upgrade to Windows 98. Unfortunately, my machine is already running Windows 98. And you know we've got the Björk theme and everything. I've actually already got this cover CD up and running. Yeah, and of course the CD is part of the Internet Super Guide, with the ultimate suite of internet software, and I'm excited for us to look at what internet software May 1998 has to give us. Other features, we've got this very cute edit of the Norton Utilities cover to put Gordon Eubanks, the then CEO of Symantec, on the cover, which that tickles me. I really love these kinds of, you know, this is a magazine, this is a publication. Someone was paid to Photoshop this, and I adore that. The early form of internet shitposting. It's great. Oh, we're looking at some color inkjets. Oh my goodness. Oh god, I remember always wanting a Cassiopeia. I'm really curious what they're going to think of it. We've got more Dell ads. Is that not the same ad? Hang on. Yeah, that might be a misfile, or maybe they got. Did they really print the same thing twice? Fascinating. Yeah, that looks exactly the same. Yeah, weird. Anyway, and then we've got the Gateway Solar 9100 XL. Finally, we can get a notebook with a Pentium 2. What a dream. We got Voodoo 2. Cool. Publisher 98. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Respective bots and cyberspace. Okay, all right. Yeah, the NEC ad is great. I very much remember this one, and I love how nothing this ad is. It's like, yeah, we sell a TV. That's multimedia now. Like, is it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I think NEC were selling computer systems in Australia at the time, but like, it's weird that this is just NEC multimedia. But yes, this is some fantastic. I don't even know what kind of style you would call this, but I think this particular style, this like 90s computer abstract, I don't know. It's just always tickled me. I mean, you know, I grew up with this stuff, so it makes sense. Oh, we've got some advertising, of course. And you can, of course, get, you know, advertising index in case you're looking for the add-along computers ads. You can get that. Actually, now I'm curious. Where's the Dell one? Inside front cover, page 1, gatefold 935. Yeah, okay, so maybe that was just legitimately a second page that was the same. Odd. We've got all the journalists' phone numbers and email addresses. Please don't call any of these people. I mean, I assume these numbers are all, yeah, these all look like they're from the publisher switchboard or something. But yeah, don't call these people. Or email them. They're probably not at acp.com.au anymore, but you know. All right, what else? We've got companion piece to the cover story, Windows 98 versus NT on the web. We've got a little taster of what's coming on the CD. How exciting. Network tools, general tools. Browsers, push technology. Push technology. Can you think what we might use that for? Fascinating. GIF animators. All right. So I will admit I did have a little flick through this particular issue just as I was getting set up to see if this still felt like a good thing to be browsing through. And I have to say, first page of the Newswire is fascinating. The fact that we have this controversy around the digital TV transition in Australia, fascinating. I had no idea that this was controversial at the time. And I didn't actually know, as it says here, that the major networks, 7, 9, and 10, very creatively named, are getting 7 megahertz of digital spectrum each, free of cost. I didn't know that the government just gave it away. It does kind of make sense, but I almost wonder how things would have been shaken up if they'd had to pay for it. It seems a little bit too sweet a deal to just hand over the spectrum for the digital changeover like that. But then again, maybe it's part of mandating that everyone had to do it. They were like, well, this is the sweetener that we can give, I suppose. Yeah, it is. They are expiring the ownership of the analog, so I guess you could make that argument, but it is interesting. And then Asia Pacific region experienced slight growth in 1997, but there was an ongoing Asian economic crisis. Oh dear. Sorry about that. The donk, not the economic crisis. I wasn't responsible for that, as far as I'm aware. Oh, ABC has launched its own news website. Hell yes. Sales of network computers weren't exactly red hot during 1997. Wow. Oh, good stuff. This ad for Sony's Platinum Series monitors, I've always loved that. Yeah, ABC is the government-owned national broadcaster. They're really good, in my opinion. I mean, you know, I'm a lefty, so I do love the idea of, yeah, it's Australia's BBC or CBC, same thing. However, unlike the CBC, it remains completely non-commercial. There are no ads on the ABC. Which I think is great. I don't think that the national broadcaster should be underfunded enough that it needs to resort to advertising. Hashtag politics. But anyway, this particular Sony ad, I remember seeing this in magazines around the time, and I don't know, there's some beautiful simplicity to this photo with all the you know, compasses pointing one direction here and all them spinning. It's just great. It's just classy, you know? And I always was jealous of people who had like a Trinitron computer monitor because, man, those things seemed awesome. Yeah, I don't think we need like a reverse mortgage ad on the national broadcaster. I think we should be able to pay through, I don't know, taxes and stuff for that to not be a thing. What else have we got? USB, where are the peripherals? Over 3 years after the first announcement of the Universal Serial Bus, with 5 million USB-enabled PCs shipped worldwide a month. The USB-IF is promising consumers that 1998 will see the large-scale introduction of USB devices. Oh, at least 150 will appear in the coming months. Oh, man. PCs that support USB have been available for over a year. The problem for consumers until now has been finding devices to attach to the port. About 50 products have been released since May last year, the majority of them video conferencing cameras. I guess that was kind of the thing with the first couple of years of USB. That was kind of the main thing that people were excited about, was being able to do webcam stuff. Just bizarre. Which is... where are they? Where are all the USB peripherals? I say completely surrounded by USB peripherals. And in fact, some things that aren't meant to be USB that are USB, which is great. I have a adapter for my classic digital camera that takes a USB-C as input and outputs the barrel jack for the camera. Great. I have headphones that are USB-C. My keyboard is USB-C. My monitor is USB-C. What isn't USB? My sound interface is USB-C. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh yeah, and you gave me the power delivery boards. Yeah, find something to do with those. Oh, the other thing, I at some point I should show off my my Vio lamp that I've been retrofitting with RGB addressable LEDs. That uses USB. USB, it's finally universal, which is weird because it was supposed to be the whole time. Oh boy. All right, what else is going on? Oracle are charging into Australia. No, don't let them in. Another ad that I very much recall is the Samsung one. I always thought this like artwork was very strange with the background. I don't know. It's a little weirdly abstract, and then they've just put a picture of a monitor on the top of it. You had one? Were they any good? I imagine that Samsung probably did a decent job of them. Online CD sales battles heated up. Right, of course. This is so early that we don't even really have digital music stores yet, right? It's like e-commerce for CDs is the best we have. Fascinating. Booming sales for bookseller Amazon.com were quickly met by major web initiatives from conventional booksellers such as Dymocks in Australia and Barnes & Noble in the US. Oh yeah, no, stealing music was totally a thing, but like buying it, much less of a thing. Prime Minister John Howard is yet to be entirely convinced of the virtues of an information-based economy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we want to do trade and such. Yeah. John Howard, not a good guy. Which will probably come up repeatedly in this magazine if I were to guess. Edison draws on IT. Intel plans to follow its launch of the Pentium 2 for notebooks with several new platform initiatives for mobile systems. The most significant of these is Geyserville, power management initiative that will help to overcome power problems with higher end processors. Wow. Oh, yes. Yes, I thank you for mentioning that because I saw this and I know several friends who need to see this page, and if they're not in the chat watching this, then hopefully I'll send it to them. But this is great. I love this form of ad. It's so funny and so perfectly like them, Sun Microsystems, just being like, it's like a PC, but you know, it's better. What a time. What a time. Netscape is seeing some early successes as it pursues its build your own browser strategy. How are we? Oh no. Oh no. You hate to see that name. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, he had a hand in this, and this made him very rich. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. Netscape has already built up alternative revenue streams to replace the money it made through Navigator licenses. Yeah. So this is like pre-Mozilla, you know. They're just about to do that. Has my mouse just gone to sleep? I think it has. Good times. There we go. Okay. Yeah, CD encyclopedias. I have such a soft spot for Microsoft Encarta. We had it at school, and I remember browsing it so much. And honestly, I think the online version of Encarta was actually really cool, and I wish that it hadn't died, even though Wikipedia is like superior. Um, oh right, and of course this is during the same time that the export encryption export ban was in effect. So no one outside of the US could have 128-bit security, which is very, very silly. And thankfully, I think that all changed either late in 1998 or in early 1998. Yeah, no, it totally was the honor system, but you know, legally you couldn't. I do like this ad. This ad is fun. Look at all that Unix. Look how much Unix is driving everything. I wonder what like I think this is like a photo montage, right? I wonder what car gearboxes they pulled these out of. Please don't dump any export controlled stuff in chat. I don't want to be responsible for that. Ah, CeBIT. 7-day trade fair. What did happen to CeBIT? I know Carrie was talking about it when we accidentally came here. What happened? They went bankrupt? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Man. All right, the Gateway Solo 9100 XL. Damn. Gets 20.2 business Windstone 98s. Incredible. More than a ThinkPad 770. Let's go. Wait, what's Tillamook's? Is Tillamook's like where Gateway is from or something? In Oregon. Okay. That's like such a weird thing to sign off with, assuming people know. Unless it's mentioned earlier, but I don't see it from a quick scan. Oh, it's the CPU. Right. Yeah, okay. Pentium 2. Oh, Intel Fab in Oregon. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Tillamook has good ice cream? Yeah, cool. Lotus Smart Suite 98. Goodness me. Oh. Yeah. Hey, no references to that, Carrie. Yeah, this is another one of those ads that I absolutely remember. Being like, wow, imagine if I could stretch my monitor and make it bigger. Which it is funny because it's like, oh, our 15-inch monitor has a little bit more display space. It's just really funny. Also, I forget who this guy is meant to be, but he looks like what's his name? The guy from Tool Time. Yeah, I forget. But anyway, I don't know if that was him. No, not Tim Allen. The other guy. Tim Allen's foil. The foil for Tim Allen. Richard Kind? I don't think that's the character's name. Maybe is that the actor's name? Anyway, that guy. That's yeah, okay. Oh, Gateway 2000. Oh. Classic ad. I think these are transposed, unfortunately. Maybe not. Maybe this was it. I don't know. Looks weird. I know that they sponsored like a you know, a yacht in the city to Hobart, but it's very funny for them to be going this far into the nautical metaphors for everything. Like, yeah, PCs are rigged for you. I don't know. Also, check out the website gw2k.com.au. What a just terrible, terrible name. I will say though, oh, maybe it's not here. Maybe it's further in. Is it? No. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yes. I'm pretty sure this is the PC that my grandfather got around this time. Same like case with the weird everything is molded in thing. Weird button to power it on like halfway up. Yeah, like huge monitor. I couldn't believe how big it was, and the like speaker system. Honestly, I don't know how well received Gateway stuff was, but I remember being kind of in awe of that computer. It's also the computer that got me my first upgrade, because my grandfather gave me his old 486. So that was my first computer that I had. It's all because of this Gateway 2000. Again, I don't know if it was this specific one, but 400 megahertz sounds about right. Gateway is the cowbox. Yep. We love a cowbox. We've got an ad for Canon for the P-pop system. Bubble jet. It's got photorealism. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't think anyone's bubbling their jet anymore. Not really working. XML styler, let's go. Oh my gosh, yes, you can edit your XSL style sheets. RIP XSL style sheets, because Google seemed to want to kill it. But here we go. Here's some early use cases for it. Of course, the venerable Publisher 98. For media freehand, yeah, okay. ArborText is still available. Really? Oh, is the XML styler tool still available? Yeah, I'm still sad about freehand. I remember people talking about it being good. Canon is up to 155% faster. Wow. Yeah, before everything was just Adobe. Oh, speaking of before everything was just Adobe, who's thought about Paint Shop Pro in the past 10 years? I know it technically still exists, but it's like a shadow of its former self. They just like keep releasing a version with a new number. Oh gosh, yes, the BJC 80. I remember lusting after this thing. It was like, whoa, I could take it anywhere and it can print and scan. Whoa, I was a child. I had no use for this. I would have like printed out some shit that I'd made in Publisher 98, you know. Yeah. I do remember. I think I got a copy of Paint Shop Pro on one of the cover discs from a magazine, and that was like my first image editor that wasn't just, you know, Microsoft Paint. Seriously rugged computers, notebooks, flat panels, keyboards, mice. What a great little ad. That's great. Active automation. Oh, we've got a correction. I'm sorry, Mr. Fahey. Oh. All right. What are we doing? What are we traveling for? Pining for the Pythonesque fjords after seeing a remarkable glimpse into the future of traveling. Okay. I mean, sure. Like, renting software by the hour seems like the worst possible outcome of all of software's evolution since then, you know? What happens if Moore's Law fails? What will we do if next year's computer is no more powerful than this year's? What will we do? What will we ever do? Oh. The past 14 years, PCs have progressively become more and more powerful. It's a cliche to say that today's PCs are more powerful than the mainframes of a few years ago, but it's true. Today's PCs are more powerful, have more memory, and more disk storage than any of the mainframes that I worked on in the late 70s and early 80s. Yeah. Probably another 10 years of development left before transistors get so small that they run into problems that really don't have a solution. Not that far off. Maybe more like 20 years, but you know. We'll see chip performance double 6 or 7 times. We'll run at thousands of megahertz. Thousands. Yeah, yeah. Multi-core and like predictive execution stuff really changed this a lot. Man. In a decade, perhaps, I'll be able to buy a PC that I can keep for more than 3 or 4 years. What a dream. What a dream that would be. Honestly, like, we were talking about this last night, actually, and like, the fact that the M1 MacBooks are as good as they are, that I don't think anyone actually needs more computer unless they need dedicated graphics hardware or, you know, some other specialty thing. Like, since 2020, computers are done. Like, they finished. You know, we don't actually need that much more power. It's all just going to be bloat now. Oh. 1000 megahertz Pentium 6? The dream. The dream. I went to the Melbourne Grand Prix. Nothing personal about it. A major computer company had a couple of tickets, so I went with my best friend. Wow. Oh, the Met card. Right. So this is the ticketing system that got killed in about 2010, 2012. Interesting. Yeah, I think I agree with the broad strokes of this. Oh my god, right. Okay, sorry. We need to talk about these LG aliens. Did anyone else get the LG aliens, or was that an Australia thing? Because they fucking terrified me. No? Okay. Yeah. I remember Alienware. No, unrelated. Yeah, I remember really liking the design of this monitor. I think I've seen this ad a few times, but yeah, I like the little swoop of the speaker grills. Looks nice. Good. 15-inch. I could use one of these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Speaking of, this 9MSN ad with all this clip art, for a long time, I was very perplexed by a lot of this, and especially the bedroom chat one. I could not figure out what the heck they were talking about. What is this weird tongue uvula thing? It's so weird. Why is it flesh color? It's, yeah, very strange. Yes, we have places for you to bedroom chat. And yes, 9MSN is indeed a collaboration between Microsoft and MSN and Channel 9, one of the local broadcasters. I think it was still their website until a couple of years ago, when they like went off in their own directions. Oh, this Kodak CDR. These, I don't think these were actually very good, but man, I remember them fondly. You know, that design is so classic. Oh ho ho. Zip disks. Going on. Oh, we got some reader forum stuff. Sen. Oh. Are they faking having? I know, right? I really like. Yeah. This is how you spell color. Really? I guess that does make sense. But yeah, I think everything in Australia was just distant enough, both physically, politically, and, you know, structurally, that we got our own ads a lot of the time. Or at least edits of other ads. How can call centers help improve your IT implementation? That's not that interesting. Is it possible to love your internet service provider? I have never heard of Mirror Networking. To be fair, I was not in Melbourne, Sydney, or Brisbane in 1998, so maybe there's a reason. Oh my gosh. This Acer logo. Goodness me. What this ad is... I don't think this is very good. Go to Trinks Computers. Let's go. Let's go. Oops. Man, I think I probably should have gotten a like a downscaled version. Welcome back, Pika. A downscaled version of this PDF, because it is really really pushing my computer to load it, apparently. I didn't expect that. Maybe just running it through the Internet Archives viewer would have been better. Oh my goodness. Easy to use monitor with a vivid picture. And a lobster, I guess. Also, putting your FCC, CEUL, SA, and GS, you know, certifications on there is kind of funny. What are they up to? Yeah, my computer is looking like that. She's sweating a little. Yeah, it's running a little hot. Oh, that's okay. Here we are. The Gordon Utilities. How does it feel to run a company for which the main figurehead is someone who doesn't even work there? Pretty darn good, according to Symantec's Gordon Eubanks. Still there, though. He's still, like, haunting you. Which that was McAfee who was the crazy one, right? Okay, Gordon Utilities, this is like a joke, right? Because Symantec would sell you Norton Utilities, and Peter Norton, uh-oh. Where am I going? Sorry. Yeah, so Symantec had a bunch of different utilities that they would sell you as a collection, right? And so Norton Utilities was a thing that they would sell you. So this is them making a fun play on the fact that another guy is the face of the brand, but this guy is the actual CEO, right? This was not a real product. This is just, you know, a Photoshop that they've done for the magazine. And I think it's cute, right? It's actually like a cute idea. Betty Crocker, who did those cookbooks, she never existed? They made her up? What? No way. Oh, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're browsing some funky magazines from Australia. From 1998. This is May 1998. Australian personal computer. Thanks for hanging out, Carrie. Take it easy. Welcome in, Mako and Kaleidosky and Hakun. Here we go. The feature article. Hi, Tina. Windows 98. Is there a point? Iru. Do we need Windows 98? Do we really need it? Or we just stick with Windows NT? loving this this screenshot of reading The Onion. That's beautiful. Some things never change. What else have we got going on? Except the new features planned for 98. Yeah, centerpiece of Windows 98 is integration of Internet Explorer. As we know, that all went very, very well. Or for television viewings. Viewing. Long file names, entirely different interface. Yeah, relatively small sets of changes. No, I think Gordon probably, went back to relative obscurity and just was a business guy. That's my guess anyway. I don't actually know. Okay. Should you or shouldn't you? You should consider Windows 98 if it is already pre-installed on a PC you are purchasing. High praise, honestly. Yeah, I love the tomato wallpaper. Yeah, that's great. I know McAfee did. I don't know about Peter Norton, but I would believe it. I mean, it's funny. You look at this and you're like, okay, well, we're kind of doing the same thing again. But I think for Windows 11, you're like, yeah, don't. Even if it comes with it, don't. Just install Windows 10 or Linux. You have application stability problems. You haven't installed any service packs. Why wouldn't you? Okay, I'm a bit confused about that suggestion. Yeah. McAfee and Norton had different things going on. John McAfee was the like crazy one who died in suspicious circumstances, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I guess that is the thing. The service packs weren't really widely distributed at this point, so that does kind of make sense. At the same time, I don't know. If you frequently add new peripherals, if you're one of those people with USB, advantage of the new power management, you regularly switch between NT and 95 systems. That's weird. Okay. You should stick with Windows 95 if your PC has less than 16 megs of memory, you're comfortable with Windows Explorer, or you actively dislike web-based browsing of local files. That's fair. I didn't really think about the controversy of the changes to the file browser. The like sidebar stuff. This, I guess I can understand this was probably some degree of controversy because in the original, Windows 95, it was just, icons and stuff. But then, another thing that always bugged me, this is the preview, right? And this is what the web style browsing stuff looked like, I believe, in early builds of Windows 98, or possibly when you installed Internet Explorer, I think, added this to Windows 95. And then actual Windows 98 has this completely different thing. And I always thought this looked cool, but this is clearly more practical, right? This actually gives you some information in the sidebar. I don't know. I think that the truth is people who use computers have always kind of been curmudgeonly, and if you change anything, they're going to get mad. So anyway, yeah, the I really always liked the diamond branding. Available at Harvey Norman stores. That's a guy who I wish had kind of done something else. If your IT department isn't ready to support the new OS, yeah, okay. If you've devoted considerable time to making your existing system stable, or you make extensive use of Netscape Navigator. Sure. Windows 98 provides a relatively clean upgrade path for Microsoft to migrate users to NT in the future. Oh, did we already know that they were considering doing that with Windows 2000? Fascinating. Yeah, that's interesting because obviously, you know, in the history of the world that we live in, they went on to release Windows 2000, which was still kind of a corporate thing, but did leak out into the broader world, and then obviously with Windows XP, everyone moved over to a Windows NT based kernel, so everything changed there. That's interesting. Improved system optimization tools, FireWire support. Oh my goodness, native JVM. Oh. Yeah. All right, and we've got yeah, the Department of Justice is already starting to talk about stuff at this point. Yeah, yeah. An ad for the Pentium 2. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Where's NT? One OS fits all? Oh, yeah, okay. All right, here we go. We've got more context for that. So Microsoft has made no secret of the fact that in the long term, it intends Windows NT to be the basic product which it sells to practically everyone. Fair enough. That's actually pretty reasonable. Yeah, Windows 2000 was great. I ran it. I was lucky enough. My dad was a teacher, so I always had the volume license copies of all the Microsoft stuff that they had. That's probably technically not the way that it's meant to be, but I had access. And so I ran Windows 2000 for a while. Like post Windows XP coming out, I had a Pentium 166, which was not really enough for a good experience with Windows XP. You could get away with it, but all the graphical stuff was just too much for it. 2000 was just so much more stable, and it was still similarly compatible with stuff. So yeah, I used Windows 2000 for a while. Weird times. Weird times. But yeah, I guess that's interesting. I didn't know that that Microsoft even had the foresight at that point to see that NT was the basis for everything in the future. Oh, look at this Gigabyte ad. Don't you just want to be this like crystalline woman? Isn't that the dream? Representing a AGP motherboard. They're so drab as well. The solder mask of this time being like brownie silver, or sorry, brownie gold. I don't know. It always made them look old to me, even when they were new. Trans element, yeah. We all want that, you know. Oh, Matrox Millennium 2. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Dream of existing in Mist. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? Wrong monitor. How are we doing? Okay, yeah, a few of us in here. Oh, again, like speaking of like art that is just incredibly of its time. Oh, I wonder who Wrinkle is. I hope Wrinkle is the artist. Cool name. What are we talking about here? Emerging technologies in automation. I know I like, for the purpose of the stream, I'm not like reading everything, so I'm kind of skimming these, and apologies to everyone who's written this stuff. Maybe later I should share the link to the magazine or something, so people can read it again, but Yeah, we're talking about X10. It's absolutely of its time. I don't know. There's something about this like weirdly deformed look and the gradients on everything. I don't know. It's just really cute to me. Um, yeah, right. So we had local technologies. Clipsal is a long time like electrical company in Australia. So they had Minder and Cbus. Uh, Well enough for most of the contractors to have met each other. Yeah, okay. Echelon has developed Lawnworks. Wow. 2005 was Zigbee. That does kind of make sense. Oh yeah, right. This is squarely when digital TV was like promising high definition, but yeah, high definition TVs were expensive at the time, and you didn't have any content for it. So again, this is 1998. This is like the year DVD came out. Like, that's crazy to be thinking about HDTV at this point. Oh no. But it's year 2000 compliant, so it must be good. It's also Office compatible. That's funny. No, we're not going to the website. Oh god, Bill Gates' house. Right, of course, because he would have some kind of home automation bullshit going on. Wooden paneling and video screens, futuristic technology, and rare books. Oh yeah, no, this is great. Honestly, I kind of love the idea of getting a portrait display that is like A4 sized. I really genuinely do wish that that was sort of a thing. Yeah. And of course, this is the early days of LCDs, so it's all like, yeah, there's no radiation. Wow. You can look at things on a computer without getting irradiated? That's crazy. Whoa, 100,000 plus per annum. What is this in? Oh, but Microsoft certifications. Yeah, okay, we're going to continue. Oh, gigabit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Uh, Tico or Teco. How you pronounce that? Tico? Wow. Top 10 notebooks for power without the price. Nothing even comes close. Wait, do you even advertise a price? Built-in MPEG video capture. That's interesting. What are you capturing from? Yeah, that does feel a little bit funny to just be like, hey, it's better and it's cheaper, and not actually say how much. All right, what else is going on? We're still looking at some more smart home stuff. The ViewSonic birds. I haven't seen the ViewSonic birds in too long. Hang on. There's some body horror going on here. Do you have 19-inch eyeballs? I don't like that. I don't like that ViewSonic at all. Oh dear. Goldian finches. Is that what they are? Yeah, 1998 was very early for that. Like we're pre USB 2.0, so like the bandwidth is just tiny. I remember this ad. I remember this vividly. I remember seeing this, being like, "What are you doing? What is this for?" I was a child when this magazine came out, so you know. Australian designed, manufactured, and supported by the company that has been innovating for over 20 years. ASP Microcomputer. Government endorsed supplier. Ain't that good? Oh, they're Australian. I didn't know that at all. 19-inch eyeballs was Trent Reznor's less successful foray into the digital world. I like it. I like it. Yeah, something I always found interesting was that there are a bunch of Australian birds that are just sold as pets elsewhere. And so they're commonly known, but they're actually Australian local. It took me a long time to realize that like that was a thing, like parrots and parakeets. Or you know, exported kind of thing. Yeah, cockatiel. Say hi to your cockatiel for me. Oh god, the fingerprint scanner. Yeah, biometrics was a whole thing, huh? Yeah. Facial recognition, iris recognition. Yeah, all stuff that is unfortunately quite commonplace now. Another digital ad. All right, they were selling like a laptop at this time. Oh, that's a good emote. I like that. Okay, Wrinkle has appeared on multiple of these. I wonder who this person is. I might have to go back to the start of the magazine to see if they have like a credit. Oh, look at these. Look at these. You have to iris scan to get into the data hole. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Everything's yeah, security is a whole thing. Wow. It's not the price. We listen, we care. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. I don't know. This is a great image. I love this. Okay, yeah, I really need to find out who this Wrinkle person is. It's cool. I really like their style. I hope they're still around. Oh, right. And we got some handheld computers. Right. Okay, this is what this is. Cassiopeia. Like the Palm Pilot Professional and the Ericsson MC12. Based on the 320LX. Okay. User can connect directly to a compatible Ericsson phone. All right. The days of like computers being able to use a phone to dial, but not necessarily being able to use the phone for anything else. I missed it, but I kind of envy people who were around for it, you know? Whoa, a Samsung CD recordable. Whoa. Short lengths. Yeah, okay. Publish your photos. Let your imagination soar. All right, we've entered the internet super guide. What's going on here? Oh my gosh, this early Amazon.com. Man. Over 100,000 Australians purchased products via the internet in 1997. Woo. Right, and again, this is prior to the .com bubble, so everything is look. You know, it's the picture of Disco Stew showing the number of disco records sold. Right, it's gonna go up, but then yeah, RINKEL, I believe, is the correct one. Netcaster versus IE4. What is Netcaster? Concepts involved aren't far removed from the way Netscape has built Netcaster. Netcaster was released several months after Communicator hit the market. A beta version of IE4 was widely Available. Netcaster is written in Java. What is it? Okay, so it's another like active desktop-y thing. Okay, all right. Fascinating. All right, and speaking of push technology, we've got Castanet by Marimba. Oh, okay, these pages are transposed as well. So this is Netcaster is also push technology. Getting really plugged in. Or maybe this was a plugin? No, okay. This is probably that. Right, we've got plugins on the CD. All right, look forward to that. Subscribe to School PC today. Wow. This also by ACP? Yes, it is. Okay. Going on. Not waving, drowning. Oh dear. Search engines and directories will help you stay afloat. Ah, oh, bless it. Yahoo.com.au is their first search engine. Joy. Woo. Oh man, we can see a little bit into the past here. Profile, Steve Jobs. Wow, okay, we gotta find that issue. I bet that's an interesting read. Subscribe and save up to 30%. The net is not the web. Yeah, okay. No, this is true. This was true. This is a thing. Managing your email. Okay, so Australia had its own version of 60 Minutes. So this is not talking about the American 60 Minutes, almost certainly. This is a separate thing. And Burke's Backyard was a, gardening show. Long time gardening show. Oh, goodness. Ken Wrinkle. Okay. Are they still active or is this an older blog? The net's puberty blues. Oh. Oh, okay. So they made the Internet Super Guide as like a lift out. That's interesting. Not active for a decade? Fair enough. Whoa! 100 free hours. 56k modem now available in Sydney. Oh. So good. Your connection from the Total Peripherals group. Oh. Tech. Ocean.ost.com. Wow. Web address. Oh my goodness. How much of this is still around? Harris Technology, I think, are still around. Greengrocer.com. I've never heard of that. Amazon, yeah. Gateway, Dell, yeah, okay. Hang on, why is Amazon here and not in the overseas section? I guess because it's not actually a broader thing than just a bookshop at this point. Fascinating. What bank is this? Adelaide Bank. Yeah, okay. We're banking. Yeah, Amazon was never going to catch on. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I remember this version of the ABC website. This is Australia's national broadcaster's website. They had this map you could click through to get news for particular areas. Oh, so good. So good. In financial services directory. Oh, goodness. Ultimate system armor. Thermal overheat protection technology. Report CPU temperature to system accurately. Huh. Okay, right. Okay, that's interesting. So this does make sense. This would be prior to tops, yeah. Prior to CPUs having like an on-die temperature sensor. That's interesting. I mean, unfortunately, it's only attached to the heatsink, which means it's like quote unquote accurately. Seems a little bit funny. Yeah, interesting. I wonder when it became commonplace for CPUs to actually have onboard temperature sensing. I don't actually know. Pentium 3? Yeah, that sounds about right. Wow, okay, so this is just like a directory of ISPs. Ah, okay. I was going to say, I don't recognize some of these. IBM Internet Connection. Magnet. NetSpace. I do remember NetSpace. I remember Aussie Mail. I think a lot of people remember Aussie Mail. Sadly, very, very gone at this point. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like I guess prior to, I want to say the Pentium, I think there were a lot of passively cooled systems. I feel like the Pentium was the time where it started being a necessity to have active cooling. Yeah. What is this zip? That's a cool looking website. I want to see this website. Can we go online? Hang on. Zip. Oh no, come on. Zip.com.au. Let's go. Oh, zip.net.eu. Okay. I can read, I swear. Come on, Wayback Machine, you can do it. Yeah, we got Telstra Big Pond, we got TPG. I just want to see this website. This website is cool. Okay, a lot of test data if you wanted to get really particular about your ISP. Here we go. Zip.net.au. Let's go as far back as we can. December 98 sounds good. User to modem ratio. Oh man. Remember when you had to care about that? Hey. Welcome to Workshop, the section dedicated to bringing you all manner of tips, interesting information, and do-it-yourself tutorials. All right. Oh no! Kim Groves wrote in to report a bug in Sun's JD key. However, when I checked it out, I found that the bug is in Kim's code, not the compiler. The code contained the statement index equals plus plus index times 2. First glance would suggest that this would be equivalent to index equals index plus 1 times 2, but Kim's program was evaluating it as index equals index times 2. Why is it so? Yeah, this seems mean. I would be kind of mad about this. Sequence point space doesn't permit a proper discussion. You're not permitted to modify a variable more than once without intervening. The above code is illegal. Completely undefined. Yeah, okay. Bottom line, illegal code is unreliable. As this is the IT industry, we reward mistakes as freely as success. Okay. That's fun. Okay, so they got a copy of Visual Studio. That's okay. All right, I hate this less. I still think I would be very embarrassed to get published like this. This just seems mean. Oh, man. I don't know if Internet Archive has it. this is the thing. You go back as far as 98, 99, and Alexa didn't really have it. I miss when Alexa meant Alexa and not the stupid voice robot. Anyway, what else we got? Hard disks. We don't really need to read about hard disks. Not today, anyway. Oh man, overclocking. I guess that's a thing that you would have been able to do. Nah, we can't get to 99. Pointing. 1,000. Let's see. Current IBM-compatible machines set their speed as a product of two numbers, the clock speed and the bus speed. The bus speed is the speed at which everything in the computer but the CPU runs, and it's slower than the advertised CPU clock speed. A common 200 MHz computer, for example, has a bus speed of 66 MHz, actually 66 2/3, but that's awkward to type. While the CPU runs internally at a 3 times multiple of this speed, 200 MHz. Makes sense. Oh, you can overclock your Voodoo. Let's go. Fun. Wow, look at the files that are that are involved in Windows 95. Incredible. Oh. Whoa. Hang on. What? Convert Windows applications to OS2? Normally, I try to cover specific aspects that involve the use and configuration or the many ways an avid user can tweak and optimize their system. Yeah, classic DXDiag. Ugh. This one's topic is coming quite different. I've been losing some faith in OS2 of late. OS2 developers seem to be dropping like flies, but like Star Trek groupies, some of us just won't give up hope in the utopian OS that is OS2. We could be living on the Starship Enterprise. The Win32 OS2 project team is developing a converter to transform Win32, that is Windows 95 and Windows NT, applications to native OS2 applications. Some of you may remember hearing the term Open32 when APC first reviewed OS2 Warp 4, the purpose of which was to ease the transition for Windows developers wishing to port an application to OS2. Developers such as Lotus use Open32 to produce OS2 versions of their Windows software. Interesting. Open32 is essentially the Win32 API set implemented under OS2. Okay, so this is interesting because I do seem to recall that there was some movement in the industry to enshrine the Windows APIs as an industry standard so that like everyone could implement it and everyone could run the same applications. I don't know how related this is, but fascinating. Wow. Aim of the Win32 OS2 project is to be able to write a converter that will be able to convert any Win32 application to a native OS2 one. Once the team finishes coding the currently missing main Win32 APIs for OS2, it's possible that a large number of applications will run just fine. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but couldn't OS2 at some point just straight up run Windows EXEs? Wasn't there a thing? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, OS2 being like a combo, like IBM Microsoft co-production has always been an interesting thing. I should play with OS2 at some point. I should try installing it on a VM or something and give it a shot. 16-bit Windows applications can't be converted. Oh, there's a separate project called WinOS2 that isn't Win32 OS2. Okay, that's not confusing at all. Win32 applications constitute just about all Windows applications currently being. Yeah, okay. Except for like install shield or whatever, you know, like I hate every time you download something and it's got a 32-bit native like application, but it's got a 16-bit installer. The number of times that happened. Which wouldn't have mattered in the day because you could run 16-bit on 32-bit, but now that we're in like the 64-bit era, 16-bit is a pain. Even on emulator, like it makes things worse. The Win32 OS2 homepage, gosh, that's a tongue twister. Lists a number of basic applications that the team has so far successfully converted. These include FreeCell, Notepad, Windows Calculator, Solitaire, MFC, MFC samples, and 3dfx's Glide library and Quake 2. All right. The conversion process itself took no more than a few seconds. That is actually very cool. I do like the idea of being able to do that. Oh, hey, it's included on the CD. That's cool. Oh, fascinating. All right, what's going on in macOS Town? It is a document containing a few hundred characters, occupies several kilobytes of disk space. Oh. Oh, God, right. Okay, because it bakes in an icon. Yeah, that kind of... That's interesting. I never really thought about that being a complication. But I guess there was a time that would have mattered. Linux. Fly low stuff. Here's that ad again. And this mouth always bothered me as well. Never liked that. Never liked that. Oh my goodness. Here are your Linux run levels. Oh my goodness. Huh. I haven't thought about run levels in a long time. I really haven't thought about run levels in a long time. Is 5 still like X11? What does thingy Wayland how does Wayland factor in? Is it a run level or does it just share one with X11? Or maybe they used number 4 because it was unused. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. So we got some actual programming tutorials. What are we writing in? Is this Delphi? Yeah, VB and Delphi. Although this is C. Yeah, right. Systemd doesn't do run levels? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So they're just kind of gone. Window.alert, hello there. Oh, right, okay, so the target, yeah, that makes sense, because run levels were kind of, oh, have we reached this state of boot kind of thing, whereas the target thing kind of turns that into a more human understandable thing. That's actually, I don't know, I guess I'm not enough of a Linux graybeard, but I feel like I kind of like Systemd. Like I can write Systemd units, I can write Systemd timers. I find it actually quite good as an end user. My Steam Deck has so many weird arbitrary services running, and it's so easy. You know, you got to look up. Like, I will admit, their documentation leaves a bit to be desired. I wish that it kind of took you through a bit more, like what everything meant, as opposed to just telling you, oh, this, you know, this option exists. Like, I wish there was better, better context. But anyway, we've got BOS software. Oh no, wait, no, that's not BOS. Bamboozled by a kaleidoscope theme. Uh, that's funny. Freeware text editor. Full file handling. Ultra edit. Oh, a hex editor. Maybe I should play with that. I assume these are all on the CD. Yeah, they are. OS2, Albatross Media Player. Sloop. Cursor focusing. Okay, that makes sense. Auto menus pro. Disk auto. I need to get a setup for a Mac VM for streaming. That'd be cool. At AVO, a handshake isn't good enough. We'd like to hold your hand as well. That's not creepy at all. Oh, scanners. Let's go. Who doesn't want whatever this is? Oh. The monolith. The plinth of scan. Man. There was actually an Australian... Oh, okay, they're just a distributor. Okay, that's less impressive. Still, good for them. Oh, software today. All right, let's get some deals. Yeah, it's yeah, I imagine it is a document feed. Oh, Kookaburra Computers. I don't know how I did that. I must have hit a button. What did I do? Yeah, sorry. I've just been laughing at the prices of things. What was the last thing that I was saying that you could hear? I don't know. I guess I just need to roll forward. Yeah, Photoshop being 429. Oh, really? Wow, Kookaburra Compute. What did I do? What did I hit? What could possibly have hit the mute button in... Yes, fascinating. Well, anyway. We've got Photoshop $430. That's pretty expensive. We've got Office for $360. NT Workstation $400. I am fascinated by whatever this National Geographic, I think CD, 30 CDs beautifully presented in a teak wood stained chest with brass latches. What is this? What is this? National Geographic. Okay, I'm going to look this up. Hang on. I need to know. National Geographic 30 box set, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, 100-year CD-ROM set. Whoa, look at this. Okay, all right, this is cool. I kind of want this. How do I get to you? Hold on. Gotta do some window management here. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, wait. That's... That's completely the wrong window. Sorry, Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful. Look at this weird little chest. And of course we've got that image. I forget the name of it, but of course we got that. Weird little map disc. I don't know if the maps are okay, no, that's separate from these. Oh my goodness. Is this just an archive of their magazines? That's awesome. That's really cool. Damn. Yeah, it would be cool just a CD storage, but damn. That's a pretty cool collection. How much are people charging? Not much. Not that much. I'm kind of shocked. Yeah, wow. All right. Well, enough of that. Let's get back over there. God, I was scared for a moment. I had the stream status page up from Twitch, and I could see just a still image from like an hour ago. I was like, oh no, have I not been streaming? No, it's just paused. It's fine. It's fine. Oh shit. Photoshop 4 includes a free scanner? Wait, hang on. Photoshop 4 includes a free HP scanner. $649.95. But Adobe Photoshop 4, $429.95. I'm pretty sure you're just buying the scanner, dude. That's funny. That's funny. PlayStation, just $179.95. We got Crash Bandicoot 2. Classic game. Croc classic. I don't think I know of Colony Wars. Clay Fighter. Oh dear. Cruising USA. Doom 64 is $110. Goodness me. Turok is $130. Goodness me. That's... I didn't know. I guess I knew intuitively that games were really expensive back then because my parents would never fucking buy me them. But man, 130 bucks. Was Turok 130 Australian dollars worth a game? I don't know. Whew. F197 is $100. Yeah. Wow. Ooh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that said IBM simply peaking, and I was like, what? I guess N64 games do kind of have an excuse, right? Because cartridges were expensive, and having more data on a cartridge cost more money versus a CD. But at the same time, whoa. You would not have wanted to be a Nintendo kid at this time, even if the console is the same price. You're getting fewer games per year, basically. That's rough. All right, what's Kookaburra got for us? We got some hard drives, no space, just hard drives. Monitors. Yeah, the Sonys, they're expensive, but I really wanted them. PS scanners. Creative PC DVD kit, $725. Goodness me. Whew. Good times. Good times. Tape backups. Here, conferences and digital cameras. Oof. Hell yes. Oh, City software. Oh yes, 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 yes. I remember this ad. I remember this company. They were really frequent advertisers, and there's this guy, this ink refill man. hang on, hang on, hang on. I missed it. Come back, ink refill man. We love you. Australian made ink refills. Let's go. Actually, I wonder if the inks were even made in Australia or if they're just packaged in Australia. Because they do say Australian made, so maybe they were being real about it. Yeah. Oh goodness. Free delivery Australia wide. Oh, classic. Classic, classic. Alright, PC Express. Oh yeah, right. I remember these people. They were in Western Australia where I grew up. Hooray. BizWiz plus payroll. Huh. The Wave SP. This is like the Australian modem. Yeah, fond memories. Etalong computers. All right, so for $1,400, what were you getting? A 166 megahertz Pentium with MMX. Okay. 2.1 gigs of storage. 24 speed CD-ROM. You actually get... Okay, yeah, they had 32s on the more expensive one. Yeah, okay. 16-bit sound card. Oh. 16-bit sound card, but not a brand name sound card. Windows 95. 2-year warranty. Good times. Corporate tech. Bulldog? It's just a dog? What a strange ad. Sony voice file. Dazzle video and audio grabber. Oh. Stuff. Get the highest return on your PC investment. You just gotta. Corporate Software Australia. Oh, okay, yeah, here you go. Here's the real Norton Utilities cover. It's got him on it. For those who are curious. Free HP card. Okay, so this must be like a manufacturer deal. If you buy Photoshop for this weird inflated price. Because that's the normal price. Like, what? That seems deceptive. Not sure they would get away with that. Oh my god. The telephone line sharing things. I remember these. I remember seeing this ad. Oh my goodness. Share your fax or modem line and save money. Improve your efficiency or professionalism. Yes. Oh man. So I think these are like detecting when something's coming in on one side kind of thing. Yeah, so I think you like plug in a phone handset on one plug, you plug in a modem on the other, and it like swaps between them or turns one off when you're using the other kind of thing. And you got, yeah, call transfer, got like an on-hold system. No pricing, which is interesting. But that's cool. Automatic voice, fax, and modem operation on one line using 1, 2, or 3 separate numbers. Huh. Oh, okay, so they can multiplex between multiple lines. That's cool, actually. That is very cool. What's it got? We got Lightwave. You need Lightwave. You need anyone in the market for new 3D software? Okay, here we go again. They're back. This horrible man is back. Oh. Good. Nutter's Computer Wholesale. Call for web password to access full price list. Ooh. That's interesting. Oh, wow. Were there Australian-made UPSs? That's cool. I didn't know about them. Oh, wait. Cricket 5 CDs. What? What is it? What's Cricket 5 CDs? I need to know. Oh. Really funny. We got CD writers. Wow. They were becoming a thing. Or, okay, we got our CD writer and then media. Fair enough. What else is going on? We got Palm Pilots. Computer alarm. Shock and light detectors. Wow. And day battery backup. What the hell kind of computer could run for 7 days off a battery that fits in a well, I assume this is a PCI card. Good grief. 110 decibel siren. Oh. Wow, I'm really curious what that is. Oh, the Avatar Shark 250. Yep. I remember seeing these. Like this was like a competitor to the Zip Disk, right? I don't know who made it. I don't know who Avatar were. But yeah, I remember seeing like this. I think as a kid, this one looked cooler to me than the zip drives. I think this is like before the redesign, the like more Y2K themed zip drives. Yeah, they were still looking like this at the time. They were just kind of blue and kind of boxy. So yeah, this looked cool. This was the cool one. Oh, okay. Tiny picture of the Banksia Wave. Like, this is not enough. I'm gonna have to show you a bigger picture of it. Yeah, the Zip 250 was the USB one, and that was where the redesign happened. That was the thing. The Zip 250 drives, gorgeous. I would love one. Don't own one, but I would love one. I love this shark guy who's gonna do your disk duplication. Thank you, shark guy. Classic stuff. Yeah, I never really got to use the zip disks back in the day. It was very much a floppy disk household, but that was okay. Thematic database mapping. Wow. Ideal for user apostrophe S's of MYOB. MYOB. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. GIS Australia. Database pin mapping. Yeah, okay. Zip disks make a lot of sense for homework at like a college level. It does check out. This cube world. So good. StarCraft 74.95. Oh, that's great. It's M15 plus. Look out. AFL 98. Oh, let's go. Need for Speed SE, Test Drive 4, Age of Empires. Oh, good times. Good times. Videocom makes the real difference. Microgram. Yeah, these guys advertised for a long time too. I always appreciated their very like utilitarian looking ads. There's NT. Okay, so they're reviewing books about Windows NT. That's funny. Oh, hey, that's a good friend. I like this friend. World's smallest scanner and the first SIS scanner to hit the market. Hang on, what's CIS? Do I want to know? Free software that instantly turns a novice into an image expert. All right, congratulations on your non-transition scanner. EIS. What do they mean by that? Does anyone know? I know they don't mean what I'm joking about, but... Bots, the origin of new species. Troubling times. 3D garden designer. Oh my goodness. I need this software. I have a garden that I need to design. The would-be gardener can plunk them in the soil wherever they wish and watch them grow in accelerated time. Fascinating. Upsides to the program are the ability to impose a jolly English backdrop of spires and fleecy clouds. Realize your computer garden is populated with lumpy monochromatic trees, flat lawns, and unfeasibly lurid brassicas. You'll probably decide your time would be better spent in a real garden. Whew. Spicy. I didn't like this one. I wonder if this... does this have a demo on the disc, maybe? I kind of hope they do. Wallace and Gromit cracking animator. Oh my goodness. Ooh, DVD RAM. The Hitachi GF 100 or 1000. Ooh. Oh, Croc. Yep. Okay. Which did have a PC port. Yeah, I forgot about that. But of course it did. Oh God, sorry. Skipping things. Hades Challenge. Oh right, this is a Hercules, like a Disney's Hercules game. Huh. Okay, and we have like a mech game that they don't have the name for. Tone Rebellion. Goodness me, yeah, I've never heard of that. Hang on. Are they saying shopping for religion on the web? Nobody go to Catholic.org. I think that is still a thing. Church of Virus? Lucifer.com. There used to be some good websites, you know? Scientology, no. Don't give it 4 stars. Why are you giving the Scientology website 4 stars, Claire? This is... Tours are well done, but not particularly interesting. Okay. Yeah. I've headed straight to the free personality test. Wait, so you didn't even try it? When I realized I would receive in person an in-depth, accurate analysis of the results from an expert evaluator, I was too scared to submit my responses. And you gave it 4 stars? Oh my goodness. I interpreted the free showing of the film Orientation as an online screening, but you can actually only register to attend at your nearest Church of Scientology. Oh boy. It's definitely a website that aims to make money. This is such a bad review. I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you out 20 years later, Claire, but this sucks. This is bad. Also, don't donate to the fucking Salvos. What a spread of dickheads. We've got Scientology on one side, Salvation Army on the right. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, I see. We got a joke about shrug and pray. Yeah. Yeah, I was immediately drawn to get down on your knees too. Yeah, it makes sense though. It does kind of make sense. That was a thing. You plug your PC card in, you pull your PC card out, you plug your PC card in, and you shake it all about. Oh, goodness. All right, that's the end of the magazine. We did it. We've gotten to the end where we need to accelerate to 128 with the multimedia accelerator. Wow. All right. So we've read the magazine. Let's check if zip.net.au is going to load. Oh. Looks similar. Have a bad feeling. I don't think we're getting that background or that sick logo. Oh. Hey, well, I guess they changed the branding. It's a little disappointing. That's much less cool than the weird very 90s thing. Maybe I'll try again. Sometimes the Internet Archive doesn't load properly the first time, which I imagine is, you know, disks that have been in sleep mode for 8 months being woken up. Ah, okay. It's very complicated. Yeah, I bet. I appreciate it though. I do. All right, so now onto the CD-ROM. I think we can go a little bit later. So let's check this out. So we're in the Internet Super Guide. So we've got ISPs, which we've already seen a bunch of stuff from ISPs. For those who don't know, the APC magazine included a CD-ROM with a bunch of issues, or most issues from like, I want to say like 1997 or 96 onward. And they usually used a web browser because web browsers were the hot new thing. And also they were OS agnostic. So it let them have Windows, Mac, OS2, and Linux. And I think even in some cases like BOS or whatever. Programs and content and information all in one place. You just bring your web browser, which of course they have a bunch of web browsers on every issue basically. So yeah, let's check it out. So we got ISPs. This is not going to be a very interesting one, I don't think, but we've got, oh my goodness, all over the place. Let's see if I can find an ISP that I would have grown up near. Hang on. Let's go to Western Australia. What do we got here? We got Bunbury, Joondalup, Jurien, Kalgoorlie, Newman, Northampton, Perth. Yeah, okay. So Perth has a lot. That does make sense. Jarrah, Newman. What about Merredin's pretty close. Atlas Global Net. Tell me about Atlas Global Net. That's that's not that helpful, but now I want to check out their website. No, what? That's not my homepage. What are you doing? Internet Explorer. I thought better of you. I don't know why. I shouldn't have. Speaking of it's complicated, I often feel a little bit guilty about the way that my that Wayback Classic uses the Internet Archive API. And I wish that the stuff that it relies on was like public, quote unquote. Like it's not, you know, it's a web API. Yeah, and I know that I've had like third-hand communication with Wayback Machine people, And I appreciate that they're not mad at me, but sometimes I'm like, I wish this was more sanctioned, you know? I wish it felt less like I was funneling a bunch of traffic with very little, support. But yes, that's how it is feature complete, you know? Oh my gosh, yes! Look at this! Oh, what a beautiful website. Best experience with Microsoft Internet Explorer. Plus Global Net. Let's look at their company profile. This is beautiful. This is 97. Yeah, this is a very 97 website. Oh. Oh no, it's one of those coordinate-y image maps. Oh yeah, no, don't take any time out of Internet Archive projects for my needs. I totally get it. That's a shame. It's a shame this is all image map based, because yeah, that's kind of one of the downfalls of web archive stuff. Well, anyway, that's Atlas Global Net. The would-be ISP from where I grew up, or near where I grew up anyway. All right, let's head back to the front page. What do we got? Boolean logic. Okay, so we've got articles on the CD. I haven't actually seen a lot of this. This is interesting. Use the AND operator more than once to refine your search. I wish this shit still worked. I wish you could still do Boolean logic in a search engine. Everything's too clever these days. You've got a friend. Buddy clients are chat programs designed to help people with common interests get in touch. Ah. I don't think I've ever heard of Buddy client. Oh, wait. AOL is... Okay. What? Okay, so AOL and ICQ are what they're calling buddy I've never heard them described as buddy programs. I guess that's accurate. Yeah, you had a buddy list. Okay. I never really thought about it. Using the internet is like walking into the world's biggest library, but having no access to a card catalog. Oh. All right, who are we spruiking? Go to Village Cinemas. Yeah, okay. Yellow Pages. Handful of search engines. Right, Lycos, Excite, Infoseek, Hotbot, and Alta Vista are the undisputed leaders. I miss Dogpile. I used Dogpile for a while. There are also search engines with a distinct Aussie sentiment, such as Answers, Web Wombat, and Matilda. Then there are shrewdly designed pages devoted to searching several search engines at the same time. Yes. Alta Vista, I think, was one of the good ones at this time. I posted the other week asking if anyone remembers Clusty or Vivissimo. No one did, which is fair enough, but they were trying to do something cool. They were trying to make what they called a clustering search engine, where it was basically like you searched your query and then it kind of gave you related keywords, so you could sort of refine your search, and it had this kind of Windows Explorer sidebar tree view thing for like concepts. It was so cool, and I'm so sad you can't use that anymore. Like they were really cool. Pre-Google, of course. Once Google came out, everything else was kind of, who cares? Search is solved, and then they broke it. So, you know, maybe we need to bring it back. Yeah, I think a directed graph type, yeah, it was very, very cool, but unfortunately there's not really a lot on it that I've been able to find on the internet. Actually, maybe I should look that up on the Internet Archive, come to think of it. Hang on. Let's see. It's probably there. You'll probably read something about it or at least see some screenshots. This is the thing. Like, nobody's talked about this. No, nobody is talking about it. Right, see, there you go. There's Clusty. So let's, I was just trying to open up a new tab, but this is before tabs were invented, of course. So we have to open a new window. Let's go to vivissimo.com. So I think you could launch, you could launch something called Clusty in 2026. Absolutely. Oh, wait, this is later than I thought. When was the first? Okay, yeah, no, this is 2000. Yeah, I don't really understand. I don't really know what the relationship was, but Clusty was like a brand that they took on later, I think. Vivissimo was the company. Clusty was eventually the search engine. Okay. Well, that's not going to help me. Right, yeah. See, it's Vivissimo, clustered search, but it's Clusty. I don't know. It's literally on Clusty. That's true. Just, this should be the stream thumbnail, I think. It's on Clusty. We're on Clusty. Will the advanced search show us something? Yeah, I kind of like this texture. It is funny how much this is like the Twitter font, but years before. What about the other side? Well, interesting that they have. I guess they were trying to do a meta search engine stuff. See what other people think. Aging hotel wallpaper, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Okay, people are gonna... I haven't cleared out my sync in a while and it's gotten all clusty. Oh, that's bad. Enter a search term, select a search engine, then watch as Vivissimo automatically organizes pages from the results into categories. Slick and easy to use. Fans of Northern Lights custom search folders will love this ability to give other major search engines a similar feature. I don't think I'd heard of that. Editor of Search Engine Watch 2. That's high praise. And this is presumably, like, this was, well, okay, this is just after Google came out, right? Or presumably. We have a capture from after Google came out. So who knows if this was earlier in Vivissimo's life or if this was recent at the time. But yeah. Unique Reinsurance Company of Australasia? Wow. When I'm training people in internet use, it is your engine that I will be recommending to my students. Classic. I wish there was more info about this. What if we go back to the homepage? And, oh my goodness, the beta version is at 216.205.122.155. Okay. Works on Macs. Goodness. The Internet Archive gonna have this weird web page. What the hell is Yippee? Why are we on Yippee? It's literally on Yippee. It's on Clusty. Vivissimo has it for you. Launched in 2004, Clusty was a groundbreaking search engine developed by... Wait, this is modern. This is from 2026. This is a web page from 2026 that is rendering in Internet Explorer like 6 and has AI imagery in it. Oh my goodness. Oh. People don't do this. People put like fucking React on web pages and it just doesn't load. What on earth? Yeah, unlike typical search engines that rely on a single linear list of results, Clusty dynamically organized content into folder-like clusters. As users entered queries, for example, Walt Disney, Clusty automatically created categories such as Walt Disney World, collectibles, history, biography. Yeah. this was genuinely really cool. Like this was a thing that I had access to in school, and I really loved it. I really loved it for like digging deep into a topic. And again, this is a totally different internet from what we have now. Yippee AI, go away. Nobody likes you. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Vivissimo got acquired by IBM, and it became part of IBM Watson. Yeah, a tangled web, unfortunately. Are these really? Do you really have Diggy, Mesh, Dazzy, Groovy, Kitschy, Nosta, Retro, Vibey, Hubs, and Profile? Yeah. We don't talk about that. Okay, yeah, this is more like the one that I remember. So I think at this point they were like a meta search engine, right? They were pulling from multiple search engines whenever you searched, rather than you choosing a search engine and then it refining, right? I really just want a screenshot of a results page, you know? It's so unfortunate. Like, no one would have had the foresight to be like, I need to take a high quality screenshot of this web page that is a search engine. Like, who's doing that? Is anyone sitting around being like, oh, this is an important moment in history for me to capture, like, that I'm searching for dogs on Google? Like, I don't know. The other thing I do remember is, yeah, this like frame set based layout. They always had this persistent top frame, and then the content came down here. Oh my goodness. Our first name, deservedly forgotten, was rejected by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania as too close to an existing name. What happened? Oh, interesting. A study relating to this. Okay, that's cool. I am curious enough to on that. Oh my gosh, there is a screenshot there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, there's several screenshots. Can I get the full? Yeah, maybe not. Download full text. Oh. Okay. Is this the wrong PDF? Hang on, what's going on here? I feel like I've been misled. Oh. Okay, we've got some related stuff going on. Hang on. Okay, yeah, here we go. Oh. This one. Look at that. Yeah, this was really cool. Like, this is later. Clusty had this weird, like, you know, badge on shirt kind of thing for their logo. But yeah, this was really cool because, yeah, you could kind of filter things down. I feel the thing is, Clusty, I think, was a little less topic-y, but, you know, you kind of get the gist, right? You can filter down. You can be like, okay, I'm interested in this. You know, this is more relevant. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. What are they saying about it? Variable categories produced by clustering search results into dynamically generated categories can be used in place of stable categories to produce similar displays of search results. Clustering has been found helpful for search tasks, although searchers sometimes fail to understand the clusters or their labels. Yeah, okay. Culvers. What's Culvers? I don't think I have heard of this. Maybe because I'm a sheltered baby or something, but yeah. My God, what is this? Hang on. What's this? Harmony landscape? What is this? It's amazing. Look at this. Do they talk about it? Oh God. Hang on. No, okay. We just see, this PDF is quick. This PDF is fast. I can browse this quickly. Okay, hang on. Can we find Harmony? Is that it? That's the only mention? That's silly. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, back to it. Need to find my way. Sorry, my stream setup is kind of bizarre. Anyway, here we go. Oh God, right. And I need to switch tabs away from ResearchGate so I can see the chat. Hello. There we go. I'm interested in this. Yeah, me too. Document clustering. Yeah, I miss this stuff. I miss the old internet. You know, we were trying things, you know? Oh, we're exploring what the buttons are. Oh. Why don't you cluster Google search results? Hey, you should email Google about that idea. Good. All right, here we go. What computer geek could resist the lure of a sci-fi search engine? Where you'll find everything from the hottest Italian Star Trek sites to discussions of the afterlife and ghostly visitors. Okay, hang on. This I need to see. This I gotta see. Let's go. Come on, Wayback Machine, you can do it. Let's go to December 98. That's close enough. December 3rd. Whoa, yes, look at this. Hologram Tales. Oh, yes. Register and win a t-shirt. All right. Unofficial movie / TV sites. Let's see what we got. Space Above and Beyond from Australia. Man, this is actually really cool. I really like the idea of doing this. All right, Italy. Okay, we know what we're looking for. Italy, Hypertrek. Okay. All right, let's go. We're opening Hypertrek in a new window and hoping that it's there. Better be there. Oh, come on. All right. Hang on. Let's do this properly. Come on. Yeah, this format of website is just awesome. I feel like we don't do this often enough, you know? I feel like we want we should want more like link pages where it's like, yeah, these are cool websites. Go check them out. Now that everything is so searchable, I mean, I guess decreasingly in latter years. Oh wait, is that the same? That's going to be the same capture that we were on? Or maybe not. Let's try it. Nope. Okay. I think this one might be dead. Which is a shame, because I really wanted to see the Italian Star Wars fan sites. Come on. There we go. 626 byte? Nah. Unfortunate. All right, let's just click the TNG page and see if that's there. Oh. Ah. Well, unfortunate. Sorry, Hypertrek, you don't exist. What else have we got? X-Files UK. Stargate. UK fan site. Let's check that out. Let's see. Aw, come on. Really? Is that happening to everything? Have I been blocked by the Internet Archive? I probably have. Okay, well. All right, back to the CD. Let's see what else we got. Brush up on your netiquette with our 6 golden rules of online behavior. You'll do that again and I'll e-slap you. Oh, you do that again and I'll e-slap you. The 6 golden rules of online behavior. It's a common scenario. A net newcomer posts something inappropriate to a newsgroup or mailing list, gets flamed by a bunch of more experienced netizens, and retires hurt with a vague sense that the online world hasn't quite met its promise of communicative freedom. Who's in the wrong in this instance? The answer, the newbie. While there are definitely some netiquette Nazis out there whose main sources of pleasure appears to be pulling up people who transgress their codes, getting along with other people online is a matter of using your head as well as your keyboard. One of my favorite mailing lists, of course, sums up its policy thus. Have a clue and use it. Be excellent to each other and use common sense. Here are some more specific handy hints. This reads a lot like my chat rules. It's kind of, if in doubt, don't. This is the most important rule. As in the real world, discretion is the better part of valor. Respect copyright. No one is likely to object if you create a webpage devoted to your favorite singer/sports star/sci-fi guru. Okay, who's a sci-fi guru? Who are you talking about here? And decide to include a couple of pictures. If you include their complete works in easily downloadable MPEG-3 format, that's another matter entirely. 3, don't spam. Nobody likes to receive junk mail, and junk mail is even worse. People have to pay to download. Yeah, okay, as was the case at the time. So stay well away from it. Respect other people's opinions. There is very little point hanging around a Celine Dion chat room and abusing the fans who visit. Don't walk before you can run. Whether it's a new mailing list, new news group, or new chat room, the rule is the same. Hang around for a while and get to know what's going on before you dive in. The time you save in the long run will be worth it. 6, remember, they may be lying. Part of the charm of the net is that you can shed preconceptions about your identity and try other personalities on for size. In a chat room, there's no harm doing this, but if that charming person you met online suggests a face-to-face meeting, caution is advised. That's not to say don't meet them, just don't invite them around to your house at midnight to look at your etchings. Who's got etchings? That's actually, okay, I recognize the name Angus Kidman. I think Angus Kidman was a long-time contributor to APC and has a pretty fun writing style. All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know. All right, what do we got? We got network tools. These are going to be not that interesting, I'm sure, so we'll go through quick. We got WS Archie. Who's used Archie? Yeah, meeting people that you've met online is real dangerous. She says, living directly above someone she met online and married to someone else that she met online. In another country from where she grew up and met them, but yeah. Good thing I'm not real. Yep. Total finger. Trayfinger offers instant access to your favorite finger users from the Windows 95/NT desk tray. Do people still use Finger? Does anyone still use Finger? Does anyone still have like a plan file somewhere? My etchings trademark, yeah. Cute FTP, Loot FTP, Bulletproof FTP, WS FTP, Whole Site FTP. Whoa. People are doing so much FTP. Internet Neighborhood, FTP Voyager. I think a lot of people used to use Qt FTP, yeah. FileDog. Netfinder. That's interesting. And it's an Australian. Now I want to see what Netfinder's website looks like. Actually, while I'm here, I think does Macintosh Garden work on old browsers? I think. Yes, it does. Good. Netfinder. I want to see if they know about it. Oh. No, they don't have it, but I guess there's a mention in another program. Interesting. See, this is the fascinating thing. Oh my gosh, yes! Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so what's URL Manager Pro? Repository for your favorite internet addresses. Browsing bookmarks, drag hypertext links. Adds tight integration with Navigator, Explorer, iCab, Anarchy, Fetch, Netfinder, Claris Emailer, Outlook Express, and Eudora. All right. Cool. Do they have any... Hi, Björk. Do they have any shots? Might not be a thing. Love these keywords. Cute. What does that say? Continue file transfer? Yeah, okay. Online documentation. Yeah, let's see. I hope they have a screenshot. I really want to see a screenshot. Just any screenshot? Come on. Yes! Okay, here we go. Okay, yep. Can configure Netscape to use this for FTP. Good. Okay. I was kind of hoping for more than just the new connection dialog. Can we get detailed instructions? Is that where we need to go? Oh, come on. Come on. Show a picture, please. Well, that's the risk. The old internet is not all there. Okay, fairly standard download dialog. That's actually pretty. I mean, weird that it's got like a little copyright notice in there, but whatever. But yeah, I like the idea. The idea of it being very Mac-like makes a lot of sense. Program customization. Maybe there'll be screenshots in here that exist. No. Alas. Fortunate. All right, well, cool. Yeah, like I said, I should set up a Mac VM and come back. I mean, I have one. I just don't have the capture setup going quite. Yeah, we can close that. Netfinder. God, unrelated to the stream, I just played like an hour of Don't Stop Girly Pop. Highly recommended. What a absolute treat of a game. It's genuinely like Doom 2016, but super flowery, pink, and like Y2K themed. It's incredible. It's such a vibe. Go play it because I don't want to spoil anything. Basically, it's a treat. It's a real treat. Also, developed in Western Australia. So, yeah. Speaking of Western Australia. Anyway, yeah, it's good. Urkel. I do remember hearing about Urkel. WS ping. The idea that you need a tool for ping is fascinating. Telnet does kind of make sense too. NetTerm, Hyperterminal, BetterC, Better Telnet, ProTerm, file sharing, FS, Apple Share, yeah, FTP Serve You, War FTP, Sambar server, yeah, classic muds. FT get what is this? What a logo! Okay, this one we have to look up. Hang on. Oh, hey! Well, that's our first 86 box crash. So there you go. It had to happen eventually. Pardon my dust. Oh, no. Come on, come back. Here we go. Here we go. We of course have ScanDisk because I am dedicated to the real Windows 98 experience. Oh, goodness. Oh. Yeah, I highly recommend Don't Stop Girly Pop. Very entertaining, lots of good touches. Soundtrack is incredible. Hi Björk. I feel like Hi Björk is becoming the catchphrase of my streams. Oh, it really is. It really is. Okay, all right. Where are we at? We've got Bjord. Yeah, no, not Bjord. Okay. Man, I'm sad. That was a fun one. I was really excited to see where we were going. But anyway, let's see if we can catch back up. Because that logo was something else. Yeah, the snake and icon. I don't know. I think I showed this in one of the streams, but yeah, this is some shareware that I found. Very cute. Like by one person. Difficult to play because of my weird keyboards. Oh no, wait, I can use the other keyboard. Hang on. Start new game. Press any key to start. There we go. Yeah, this is cool. I would have really enjoyed this snake game if I'd known about it as a kid. I probably would never have given Vikram money because I didn't have any. But cute. I really appreciate it. It's got cute sound effects. It's got cute graphics. And And I think, and the other thing, of course, is if you have a game and it uses like Windows UI, like you've got that status bar, you've got a bunch of stuff on the top, like that just warms the cockles of my heart seeing that, you know? And the other thing, I love the About box. I love this photo of presumably Vikram and their partner, who, if we bring up the credits, which I absolutely love this window, you can see that design, programming, art and graphics, original music, composition, and arrangement was by Vikram Madan. Voices, sound effects, and quality assurance and love from Madhu Kachru. Apologies if I butchered that name, or both those names, and have a wonderful day. 2-person team. I just love this. This is so cute to me. Anyway, yeah, if you're after some Windows shareware that I have no idea if you can even buy it, I love the idea of exchanging levels on the internet too. Oh, so good. Yeah. Windows games. They're cool sometimes. All right, where were we? We were in the middle of network tools. There we go. We were in file sharing. No, we were in server stuff, right? Yeah. This one. FT Gate. Please don't crash again. Yeah, I need to see this website. If you've got a logo like that, I'm expecting your website to be pretty good. Lucy Tech. Oh, Capture's going. Wow. Still now? I wonder if they're still around. Come on. Come on, Internet Archive. You can do it. Oh. Well, no images. That's a shame. Maybe we jump to 99 and see if we get any better luck. Come on. Come on. Well, let's keep scrolling here. Well, there's not that much more. Email tools. Well, this is going to be fairly short. Eudora, Pegasus, Calypso. Wow, there's more mail stuff than I was expecting, actually. Claris emailer. Post Road. Okay, I'm kind of curious about that too. Is this loaded? No, still not loaded. Nope. All right. Well, give up on that. Let's try this one. I'm curious about what does the website of an OS2 mail server look like? No? Tell me. Let me know. I feel like this was the waning years of running a mail server at home being vaguely feasible before everything just became nobody can trust each other. New reader. Not a newsreader, a new reader. Oh my goodness. Wow. 97 only. I feel like that's a rarity in my experience. Newswatcher, Newsbeat, Pro News. Anti-spam. Mail jail. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, this was still the time where like encryption was guarded by the US government, you know? It wasn't allowed for export. like at all, even to countries that aren't in theory enemies, you know. So I'm glad that that all changed, because what a weird world it would be if a bunch of us were still using crappy encryption, you know. All right, well, that's our email tools. What about HTML tools? Okay, we can load the February snapshot here. Coffee Cup HTML Editor Plus. Applet Button Factory. I love Java Applet Button Program. It's such a strangely specific thing. But this was a thing that people had need of. So, you know. A site manager. Oh my gosh. CSS style sheet editor. Okay, this one could be interesting. Post Road Mailer. Oh. Oh wait, this isn't even actually their website, I guess. Yeah, this is a review of it. Huh. Okay, now I kind of want to see what the Shareware Junkies OS2 page looks like. We test the programs for you. Oh, look at that! What a great image! Oh. Shareware.com. Warp it up. You gotta warp it up. Keys? Oh no, it's another one of these image maps that fire off coordinates. Yeah, I bet that's an all day and all night type render for sure. What's miscellaneous OS2 shareware? What do we got here? Electronic teller, microcook, true type RR fonts and icons, animated mouse pointer. Yeah, okay, that's very miscellaneous. Cup image mapper, again, things that are, you know, have gone on to haunt me and us. Crayon, Cyber Spider link test. I want a little chef in my kitchen. What? Click here. Powerful HTML editing tool. Oh, Australian HTML editing tool. Okay, well, I want to see this. I should really make something that like automatically loads the link in Wayback Classic rather than having to copy it, but I don't know. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Font FX. You can extrude the text, add bevels, adjust lighting levels, and wrap textures around images. Man. We loved our weird fancy text. I should try this. I realized like I'm running the computer. I can do this. I've gotten so discombobulated by reading the magazine up front that I'm like, oh, it's software. Also, I should probably finish up soon. But I'll have a look at this. And wait, why is that installer not in the taskbar? Bit cheeky. Wait, this is Sonic. What? Huh? Wait, what? I'm not crazy, right? That was showing the wrong splash screen. All right, well, it is Font FX. What is... Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. No. I don't need Acrobat. Oh. Oh, look at these crunched ass graphics. Oh. Oh, good. Good. You may now run FontFX by selecting the program icon. Yeah. I'm familiar. All right, let's see. What is this gonna be like? Do I agree? Yes. My palettes? Web safe. Oh, it's protected by US and international copyright laws, as described in Help About. I love Help About. FontFX is selection sensitive. Evaluation copy will expire in 30 days. Okay. Start tutorial. Tutorial. Create a new document. All right, let's create a new file. Hello? Yep, okay. New file wizard. We're gonna do a document. Okay, let's have a look at these. Oh my goodness, yes. Here we go. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Why are these? Oh, these are, oh my goodness. Don't do this. This is not good. Don't. I know they've done it here, but this is silly. This is bad. Gold on black lacquer. Marble, chrome, emerald. Road signs. Stop sign. Formalin gate. Oh, that's cute. Oh, we got some. This is like Deep Space Nine. Oh, good. Does that mean this included a bunch of fonts? I didn't even see that. Kind of cool. All right, what if we pick this one? It's not liking rendering. About that. Are you going to preview or what? No? FFX rounded light. Huh? Oh, you got to apply. Yeah, okay. This is a little clunky, but you know, it's got, wow, it's got straight up the Terminator font. Yeah, okay. All right, and then I assume we can rotate. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Can we rotate the lighting? I realized I opened up the tutorial and then just stopped. Oh, here we go. And then just stopped looking at the tutorial, but like was teaching me how to use the file open menu, you know, or like file the new menu. Yeah, okay. Cool. Out font FX. I like how clear it is that they're eating their own dog food here, right? There's a bunch of stuff that they've clearly built using their own tools, and I love that for them. This is great. This is awesome. This logo, oh, that's beautiful. ESIX. Okay, so this is the other, the like HTML editor with the weird hot dog logo. Download. The Glizzy crypt. Yeah, all right. Well, the click here has been tempting me the whole time, so I'm clicking here. And... oh, God. Oh, no! I don't know what I expected, but this is... Bad news for hot dogs. I picked one up. Download. Oh. Wait, this is Flash. Wait, this is Flash. Oh. Okay, is that the whole thing? There's no sound. I'm like trying to click everything. Hang on, can I even tab? No, I can't tab. Okay. I don't know. I'm expecting. I don't know. I don't know what I'm expecting, but yeah, I don't think any sounds could be good. Let's look at the screenshots page. Now that we've gotten jump scared by oh yeah, hey, look, we've got the technology to just put two emoji in and replace everything. Man, this is HTML editors at the time. Man. Again, I like that they're showing their work. They're using it to edit their homepage. That's cool. That's good. Whether they created it with it, who knows, but I hope so. Okay, yeah, FontFX. I wanted to check out their website because this is clearly some good shit. DCSIFX. Yeah. Can you imagine if like there was an HTML editor now that had a button for every tag that a browser supported? Even just the basic HTML5 stuff that, is 10 years old now. Oh my God. Oh, please have images. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. DCSI is proud to introduce FontFX, cutting-edge 3D font rendering software for Windows 95 and Windows NT. Please step into the world of FontFX. Oh, wait, what's SIEM? Okay, now I need to know. So FX is their FontFX tool, and then okay. Yeah. Okay, so they have a bunch of stuff. NFS Maestro. Okay, from Boulder, Colorado. Oh, well, it's a shame that their other website doesn't have images, but hopefully more of this will, because this is great. NFS Maestro is a Need for Speed game, yeah. Add dramatic 3D graphic impact with unbelievable photo-realism to web pages, text documents, and business presentations in minutes. Unlike difficult, expensive, and hard-to-learn graphics and 3D rendering programs, FontFX renders quickly and has the easiest user interface around. Best of all, you can have a 30-day evaluation copy free. Free! Can you believe it? It's free! Oh. Example. Well, we're seeing examples, but I want to see more examples. Oh, it delivers. Oh, I hope these are archived. Because I imagine some of these have got to be animated, right? Okay, maybe I'm expecting too much. I see GIF and I think animated. I love you, sweetie. I think that's a flower. Like a lily. So this one's for the lesbians. Anything graphic. Anything graphic. Anything graphic. Kind of ran out of ideas there. 21st Century FX. I mean, hey, okay. That's a pretty good demo of what you could do. The fact that you can have these like lighting, beams of light coming out to we know what they're aping here, but wait, how do you make a marble table? Is there like, can you create arbitrary objects? Is that a thing? Boring. No. Can we get text? Setup document. I'm presumably not going to learn this in the next like 3 seconds. So anyway, this is cool. Font that looks like a table. Yeah. Maybe. Man, so good. So good. I think the one thing that I want from their website, to be honest, is like, here are people who've used it or something. OpenGL. Yeah, fair enough. Wait, OpenGL doesn't support shadows? Really? Okay. All right. Frame generator, homepage publisher, home site. Yeah, I vaguely remember home site. Hot chili, I vaguely remember as well. Linkbot. More image mapping. I know, I curse its name now because it was, you know, bad for archiving. But, you know, it was cool back in the day. How small was that image I set as the background? Normal size. Don't worry. It's fine. What's wrong with that? All right. Search tools do they have? Oh, okay. Copernic, Web Compass. Okay. Ah, right. And they've got the related how to use Boolean operators thing. F search. Provides you with 2-click access to 90 of the web's most popular search engines. Not 1 click, not single click, 2. FTP Wolf. Oh, interesting. 26 FTP engines. Okay, I feel like I need to see this website too. If they're putting that wolf graphic on the CD, I need to see their website. You know? We might be so lucky. Net attache. I mean, 0% this is going to work now, which is why I'm like skipping past a lot of this. You know, there's a lot of stuff that's just like, yeah, we go, oh my goodness, look at that. That's great. That's really cute. I like that. All right, January 98. Yeah, that is a delightful doggy. Absolutely. What a great URL. I feel like you should probably have like an index.html or something. Ultrafine. Web Compass. Web Ferret. Hello. Uses a similar interface to the Windows 95 Find utility. Find Assistant, Web Seeker, Web Turbo. Good stuff. All right. January 26th. Sounds good. Archiving tools. Okay, yeah. WinZip, PKZip, WinPack, Stuffit Expander, RAR Archiver, MacGzip. Probably isn't going to be that interesting, so we'll go quick. Stuffit Expander. Seen that graphic for it before. DiskSpan 2. Okay, neat. Zip, FreeZip. We got some 3D text, baby. NetZip. SuperZip, TurboZip. Wallaby. Okay, all right. Check that out. Oh my gosh, what? Okay, this is good. I like that this wolf isn't loading. Oh wow. Okay, wait. To select the fastest mirror site, hit the reload button and click on the image which loads first. Well, okay, we're we're going to the HQ. Oh my gosh. Look look at this. FTP Wolf now. Thorn Wolf, Web Wolf, Image Wolf, Search Wolf, Submit Wolf. No comment. Sitemapper, bookmarks. All right. Let's see. FTP Wolf. Ooh, oh, okay, yeah. There we go. Alt.ftp. Wolves can do so many things. It's true. It's true. I need to know what Submit Wolf does. Personal web page promotion spider. What are you talking about? Selector. Are we like submitting our site to... Okay. That does make sense. Okay. Submitting to directory sites en masse. Yep. That checks out. MP3 Wolf. Searches MP3. Yeah, okay. All right. Hang on, what's this? What's going on here? You can pick the bitrate. Yeah. Okay, hang on. What is going on here? Bitrate. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wow. Huh. Or is it saying maybe not the bitrate. I think that might be like there are 574 sites? Who knows? Anyway, I need to see what Prophecy. The first internet-only CD and video release, written and performed by Ren. Who's Ren? Currently makes his living writing wolf programs for MSW. Wow. Fighting a losing battle to secure record company support in Australia, Ren decided to take himself and his music to Los Angeles. Difficult to get a break in a time where everyone was looking for another Nirvana, and 6 months later, broke and disillusioned, he was flying home to Melbourne via a stopover in Europe. He never made it. He never made it home? Is he in Europe? Is that what's going on? Oh my god. Oh, okay. Yeah, filmed in Prague. Okay. Okay. Can we listen to this person's music? Yes! If you need an MP3 music player. Okay. $112K. That's funny. Oh, Internet Archive has it for you. All right. Come on, Winamp. Let's do this.
Welcome to the world, little boy. We all knew that you would come. But how would you feel if you knew what life had in mind for you? Do you see the storm rising over you? You will live with fear, you will live with pain, you will live your life to rise again on the coldest night.
This will be a fun reason to get a what do you call it? Content ID strike. I wonder if this guy went anywhere. What's the CD called? Just called Prophecy? It might just be called Prophecy. Yeah, Prophecy. Okay, so Prophecy. Prophecy by Ren? Wait, hang on. What did the MP3 say? Winamp. Has anyone looked this guy up? Do we know what's going on? What's happened?
Welcome to the world.
View info. View file info. No tag? Wait, well, no. No tags. None at all. Really? All right. Well, thanks. Thanks, Ren. All right, hang on. I gotta check this out. Let's see. Discogs, maybe. Ren. Oh, hey. Okay, hang on, I found it. It's there. Hang on. So I guess unfortunately that guy's gonna restrict my video. Well, okay, so Ren and Darkness, Ren Llamas. Oh, wait, that's not the same guy, is it? The logo's right. Really? Huh. All right, well. Right, and the other one was still. Oh no, Rainy Day. Is that on here? Rainy Day. Yeah, okay. All right. Well, it's the right album, I guess. I guess self-published in 1993. Images are not cooperating. Thanks, Discogs. Pressed and recorded in Australia with different musicians to the Prolux 1995 reissue. Oh, okay. Well, who knows? Really, I'm kind of surprised. That doesn't seem like the right photo to me. But then he's wearing a shirt with a thing on it that looks about. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, that's his CD. The wolf guy. All right. Well, I think that might be the point where I need to call it. Thank you so much for hanging out. This has been fun. I hope you've had fun too. Exploring old magazines and browsing some stuff. What's the home den? Oh no, that's just okay. Oh yeah, thank you for spending some of your time with me. Oh god, hang on. I forgot about the wallaby. I need to see the wallaby. Yeah, thank you for hanging out with me. I think I might continue doing this semi-regularly. There's some things that I want to work on for the stream setup, and like I was saying, I'd love a little thing to show the cover of the magazine that we're looking at when we're looking at it. And yes, I would like to get like a Mac VM that we can play around with too. Whoa, look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, this is a good place to end. Fantastic. The author. Okay, we need to know who made this. G'day, my name is Jeffrey Steffens, and I'm the author of Wallaby 95. I live in Hervey Bay, Queensland. This is on the northeastern coast of Australia. Yep, that sounds right. Oh my goodness. This is like persona versus owner. This is very good. Features. What are your features? Oh my gosh. Cool. All right, yeah, we looked at the wallaby. I was not disappointed. Cool wallaby. Yeah, hopefully yeah, I'll keep looking. Hopefully I can collect some more. There are like 3 more issues that I've managed to find that have the CD and the magazine together. Hopefully more will show up. Also, probably a long shot, but if you have any old computer magazines or old computer magazine CDs, check if they're on the Internet Archive, because there are a surprising number of gaps in terms of what's been scanned, what's been archived, and like it keeps happening. I keep scrolling through and I find something that isn't on any of the. Well, I guess I didn't check Macintosh repository, but I keep finding stuff that no one else seems to have done anything with. So there is so much stuff. There is so much software. There have been so many things created in this world. And I love you, sweetie. So thanks for hanging out. I'm going to find someone to raid, hopefully, if it will let me. And if I can find the right monitor, there we go. Yeah, again, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me. I will probably do this again. It will probably happen. Yeah, I'm liking Sundays. I hope you are too. I don't know. I'm finding my way. All right, who have we got? Who have we got? And send you to. Oh, Gum's playing some Super Mario stuff. That could be cool. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Go say hi to Gum. Gum's cool. Enjoy. and bye. Okay, we're okay. Apparently, you have to wait. There's like a countdown. Okay. All right. Thanks, everyone. Say hi to Gum for me, and see you later.